Watch till the end and you will know how to save your kidneys. Just one wrong food, repeated every day, might silently raise your blood pressure with hidden additives. Common kidney if you're over 60 and want to protect your health naturally. Number 1. Soda. It's just a can of soda, right? But if you're over 60, that fizzy drink might be slowly damaging your kidneys day after day without you even noticing. Now, here's what most people miss. Soda isn't just loaded with sugar, it often contains phosphorus additives, especially in dark-colored varieties like cola. Phosphorus in this form is absorbed quickly by the body. For younger, healthy kidneys, it gets filtered out. But if you're over 60, and especially if you've had high blood pressure or diabetes, your kidneys might not keep up. That's when phosphorus starts to build up in your blood. When that happens, your kidneys come under even more stress. According to the National Institutes of Health, excess phosphorus in seniors might contribute to faster decline in kidney function, especially when combined with a high sugar diet. It's not about one sip, it's the long-term load that adds up. Some people also forget that sodas can be dehydrating, that extra caffeine or sodium can pull fluid from your body, making it harder for your kidneys to flush out waste efficiently. If you're already dealing with symptoms like swelling, tiredness, or needing to urinate more often at night, this might be part of the problem. One of the smartest senior health tips from Mayo Clinic is to check the label. If it says phosphoric acid or anything ending in phos, you might be drinking something your kidneys aren't strong enough to handle. And for those with phosphate sensitivity or on certain medications, these additives might increase your risk of complications. Even one can a day could be a quiet contributor to long-term kidney strain. This video is for educational purposes only. Always talk with your doctor about what's right for your health. I'm Dr. Dan, and I promise, number 2 is even more common. It's in thousands of American homes right now, especially in your cold cuts drawer. You'll want to see why it's next. If you agree that soda has no place in your daily routine anymore, comment, okay. If not, comment, no. Number 2. Processed deli meats. A quick sandwich with deli meat sounds harmless, but for your kidneys over 60, it might be one of the biggest daily threats you've never questioned. You might think, it's just a few slices of ham or turkey, cheap, easy to store, no cooking needed. But that so-called convenience? It comes at a price your kidneys might not be able to afford anymore. Here's the truth. Most deli meats are packed with sodium and preservatives like sodium phosphate. These are added to make the meat last longer and taste better, but your kidneys weren't designed to filter these chemicals every single day. Sodium phosphate in particular is a type of phosphorus that's absorbed very quickly into the bloodstream, and if your kidneys are already slowing down with age, it might start building up faster than your body can remove it. You may have felt the signs without even knowing where they came from. Swollen ankles in the evening, needing to pee more often at night, or just feeling heavy and sluggish after lunch. According to the National Kidney Foundation, excessive sodium and phosphorus might accelerate kidney damage in older adults, especially those with early-stage chronic kidney disease. This gets even riskier if you already have high blood pressure or heart issues. Those extra preservatives can increase fluid retention, which may cause even more pressure on your kidneys. And if you're on certain medications like diuretics or blood pressure pills, eating deli meats could even interfere with how those drugs work. One of the best senior health tips I've seen from experts at Mayo Clinic is to skip the pre-packaged deli trays and choose freshly roasted meats with no added preservatives. You can also ask the butcher for low-sodium, no-phosphate options. They exist, but you have to look. What I'm sharing here is based on evidence and education, not a replacement for your doctor's advice. I'm Dr. Dan, and wait until you hear about number 3. It's hiding in your fridge, and even just a few bites might tip your kidneys over the edge. Don't miss it. Number 3. High-phosphorus dairy products. Think milk is always safe after 60, Some dairy products might quietly overload your kidneys, and you might not feel it until real damage begins. For many older adults, dairy feels like a natural choice. It's soft, easy to digest, and most of us grew up believing milk, cheese, or coffee creamers are good for our bones. But here's what you might not know. Certain dairy products are loaded with phosphorus, especially in forms your body absorbs fast. Now, phosphorus is a mineral your body needs, sure, but once you're over 60, your kidneys might not clear it out as efficiently. When that happens, phosphorus begins to build up silently in your bloodstream. Over time, this could lead to complications like calcium loss in your bones, itchy skin, and yes, even more stress on already tired kidneys. Hard cheeses, processed cheese spreads, and non-dairy creamers often contain phosphate additives, and these get absorbed more rapidly than natural forms of phosphorus. According to National Institutes of Health, this absorption can increase the risk of vascular and kidney damage in older adults, especially those with early-stage kidney decline. The problem? You might not feel anything at first, but if you've been dealing with muscle cramps at night, a strange metallic taste, or chronic fatigue that doesn't go away, your kidneys could be waving a red flag. If you're already living with high blood pressure or diabetes, this matters even more. That phosphorus load might push your kidney function lower, little by little. Here's one of the simplest senior health tips from the experts at Mayo Clinic. Switch to low phosphorus options. That means soft cheeses, like cream cheese in moderation, plant-based milks without phosphate additives, and always checking labels for anything ending in phos. This is not medical advice, it's a breakdown of research you can discuss with your healthcare provider. I'm Dr. Dan, and if you think this was surprising, wait until you hear about number 4. It's in your pantry right now, and it's fooling millions of seniors every single day. Comment 3 if you've been surprised by how much phosphorus might be hiding in your daily dairy habits. Number 4. Canned foods. A warm canned soup might feel comforting, but for aging kidneys, it could be like turning up the pressure valve every single day. Let's face it, canned foods are convenient. When you're over 60, they feel like a lifesaver. Easy to store, quick to heat, and no heavy prep needed. But here's the problem. Most canned products are loaded with sodium, especially soups, canned vegetables, and processed meats like Vienna sausages. That salt doesn't just flavor your food, it adds pressure to your kidneys, literally. Sodium increases the amount of fluid your body holds onto. For weakened kidneys, this means more work, more strain, and more risk. Over time, the extra fluid can raise your blood pressure, and that pressure may slowly damage the filtering units in your kidneys, known as nephrons. You might be seeing the warning signs already. Waking up with a puffy face, ankles that feel tight by the afternoon, needing to urinate frequently at night, or feeling that everything tastes saltier than it used to. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, seniors with high sodium intake have a significantly higher risk of accelerated kidney decline. If you've been managing high blood pressure or taking medications like diuretics, these canned foods might be working against your treatment, undoing your efforts one meal at a time. A great senior health tips reminder from Mayo Clinic is this: if you use canned food, always rinse it thoroughly under water before eating, choose those labeled "no salt added," and try to prepare fresh when possible. The extra few minutes could mean years of protection for your kidneys. This segment is for educational awareness, not personalized medical advice. Please speak with your physician for guidance specific to your health. I'm Dr. Dan, and don't skip number 5. It's sweet, it's tempting, and it's directly linked to kidney stress in older adults. Number 5. Foods with added sugars. That sweet muffin after dinner might feel harmless, but for your kidneys, it's like pouring sugar into an already clogged filter. For many older adults, sweet foods become a comfort, something light and familiar, maybe a slice of cake with coffee or a soft cookie before bed. But behind the comfort, there's a cost your kidneys are quietly paying every time. Here's why. Foods with added sugars, like pastries, candy, flavored drinks, and even sweetened yogurts, cause your blood sugar to spike. Your kidneys have to work harder to filter the excess glucose, and over time, that extra filtering might create inflammation and wear down the tiny filters inside your kidneys. Especially if you already have high blood sugar or early signs of diabetes, you might feel some of the effects already, needing to urinate more often, waking up thirsty, or feeling drained after a sugar-heavy snack. These are signs your body is struggling to keep up. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, repeated glucose overload can accelerate kidney stress in seniors, even if you don't have a full diabetes diagnosis. If you're living with pre-diabetes or managing type 2 diabetes, added sugar is not just a blood sugar issue, it's a kidney issue too. And if you're also on medications that regulate glucose or fluid balance, high sugar foods could interfere with how well your body responds. One of the smartest senior health tips from Harvard Health is to focus on natural sweetness, like fresh berries or a small piece of fruit, and skip the packaged desserts. Your kidneys will thank you for it. This is for general education. If you're managing a chronic condition, check with your doctor before adjusting your diet. Have sugary snacks been sneaking into your routine? Comment 5 if this one hit close to home. I'm Dr. Dan, and if you've stayed with me this far, you're serious about your health. Coming up, we'll explore the 5 foods that can actually help your kidneys fight back. You don't want to miss it. If that last one made you pause before reaching for dessert, good. That means you're already thinking differently. And honestly, that's where change starts. Now, just to bring it all together, we started with soda. Seems innocent, but it's loading your kidneys with phosphorus and sugar every single time. Then those deli meats, packed with preservatives that your kidneys struggle to filter, especially as you age. Cheese and creamers, yep, some are hiding phosphorus too, which can quietly build up in your blood. Canned foods sound convenient, but the salt content? It might be doing more harm than you think. And finally, added sugars, the everyday treats that might feel like comfort, but over time, they could be weighing down your kidneys more than you realize. If any of this hits close to home, you're not alone, and you're not stuck. Just keep learning, keep adjusting, and take it one meal at a time. Make sure to subscribe to Healthcase so you don't miss what's next. We've got a lot more coming to help you protect your kidneys and your whole body the smart way. But here's the good news. Just as some foods put pressure on your kidneys, others can help take that pressure off. Let's shift gears now and talk about 5 foods that might actually support your kidneys, especially if you're over 60. Number 6. Apples. You've probably had an apple this week, but did you know that for your kidneys, it might be the quiet support they've been waiting for? Let's talk about something simple. An apple. Nothing fancy, just a crisp, red fruit you've likely been eating for decades. But here's what makes it powerful, especially if you're over 60. Apples contain a type of soluble fiber called pectin. And pectin has a job. It helps lower your blood sugar and cholesterol levels over time. That matters because the lower those numbers stay, the less strain your kidneys have to deal with. You see, your kidneys filter excess sugar and fats from your blood. When those levels stay high, like after a heavy meal or sweet snack, your kidneys go into overdrive. But when you add fiber-rich foods like apples to your routine, you're helping balance that out naturally. And there's more. Apples are packed with natural antioxidants, which may help reduce chronic inflammation in the kidneys. According to Harvard Health, antioxidants found in apples have been linked to reduced risk of kidney complications in older adults. If you've ever felt wiped out after eating or had weird pressure in your lower back, even without drinking too little water, it could be your kidneys asking for backup. An apple a day won't cure everything, but it might be one of the simplest ways to take that daily pressure off your body's filtration system. One of the most practical senior health tips I give patients is this: keep a few apples in your fridge every week. Eat them raw. Make a quick sugar-free applesauce or slice them into oatmeal. It's easy, it's accessible, and most importantly, it's kind to your kidneys. This is a health-based educational guide, not a personal treatment plan. Always check with your doctor before changing your diet. I'm Dr. Dan, and number 7 isn't just good for your kidneys, it's loaded with antioxidants that might help you fight inflammation from the inside out. Don't miss it. Number 7. Blueberries. That aching feeling in your lower back, it might not just be aging. It could be your kidneys struggling with quiet inflammation, and blueberries might help ease the load. If you're over 60 and often feel sore, tired, or just a little off after meals, you might assume it's just part of getting older, but sometimes it's more than that. Low-grade inflammation, especially in your kidneys, can silently build over time, especially if you're managing conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes. That's where blueberries come in. These little berries are loaded with a powerful antioxidant called anthocyanin, the same pigment that gives them their deep blue color. And anthocyanins do something important. They help fight oxidative stress. That means they might protect your kidneys from microscopic damage that builds up day by day. According to Harvard Health, antioxidant-rich foods like blueberries are linked to better kidney outcomes in older adults, particularly those living with chronic conditions. Eating them regularly may also help stabilize blood pressure and reduce inflammation, not just in your joints, but in your organs too. Now here's the best part. Blueberries are low in sodium, low in phosphorus, and easy to digest. If you're looking for senior health tips, this one's simple. Add a handful to your breakfast oatmeal, mix them into a smoothie, or eat them fresh as a midday snack. Your kidneys won't have to work overtime, and your taste buds will thank you. This video is for educational insight only. Please check with your doctor before making diet changes based on chronic conditions. Drop a 7 if blueberries are going straight to your grocery list after this. I'm Dr. Dan, and number 8 is creamy, delicious, and surprisingly easy on your kidneys. I'll show you why next. Number 8. Fatty fish. Think all fats are bad for your kidneys? What if the right kind of fat could actually help them filter more smoothly with less inflammation, less strain? Let's clear this up, because too many people over 60 are still afraid of fat. Especially if you've dealt with high cholesterol, it's easy to lump all fats into the same bad category. But fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines, that's a different story. These are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, a natural compound that might help your kidneys breathe a little easier. You see, chronic inflammation is one of the most common enemies of kidney health. It doesn't always cause pain, but it quietly wears down your kidney's ability to filter waste. That's where omega-3s come in. These healthy fats have been shown to help lower inflammation, stabilize blood pressure, and improve circulation. 3 things your kidneys depend on, especially as they age. According to the National Institutes of Health, omega-3s may even slow the progression of kidney disease in older adults, with existing risk factors like diabetes or high blood pressure. And here's what makes fatty fish a real winner. It gives your body high-quality protein without loading your kidneys with excessive phosphorus or sodium, especially when grilled or baked. That's key for anyone trying to support kidney function without overloading their system. One of my favorite senior health tips is this. Aim to eat fatty fish twice a week. Just keep it simple. Grill it with lemon, bake it in foil, or add it to a salad. Your heart, your joints, and most importantly, your kidneys will thank you. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making dietary changes, especially if you're managing chronic kidney conditions. I'm Dr. Dan, and number 9 is crunchy, low in potassium, and surprisingly effective for kidney support. Let's keep going. Number 9. Cauliflower. Ever swapped mashed potatoes for cauliflower mash? Your kidneys might quietly approve, and your stomach might too. When you're over 60, some vegetables, especially dark leafy greens or starchy sides, can start to feel a bit heavy. Maybe you've noticed more bloating after meals or discomfort that's hard to pin down. That's where cauliflower comes in, a gentle, kidney-friendly swap that can do more than you think. Cauliflower is naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, which makes it an excellent choice if your kidneys are slowing down. It's also high in vitamin C and contains compounds that may help reduce inflammation throughout the body, including the kidneys. And with its soft texture, it's easier on digestion than many raw or fibrous vegetables. If you're dealing with symptoms like stomach heaviness, nighttime bloating, or fatigue after eating, this vegetable might help lighten the load, both in your gut and in your kidneys. According to the National Kidney Foundation, foods that are low in potassium and rich in antioxidants may reduce the workload on weakened kidneys, especially in older adults. One of my favorite senior health tips is to get creative with cauliflower. Steam it, mash it, blend it into soups, or use it as a rice substitute. Skip the frying and avoid heavy sauces. Your body will respond better to simple, clean preparation. This information is based on current research and is meant for general guidance. Please talk to your doctor before changing your routine. If you've tried swapping potatoes for cauliflower, or want to give it a go now, type 9 below. I'm Dr. Dan, and number 10 is pure protein, low in phosphorus and a real game changer for aging kidneys. Let's wrap this up strong. Number 10. Egg whites. Still feeling weak, even with 3 meals a day? Your kidneys might be overwhelmed, not underfed. Egg whites could help balance that. Eggs are a breakfast staple for many older adults. They're simple, soft, and satisfying. But here's something most people miss. It's not the whole egg that's kidney-friendly, it's the white part. The yolk is rich in nutrients, yes, but it's also high in phosphorus, which can strain your kidneys if they're already underperforming. The egg white, on the other hand, is pure, high-quality protein with barely any phosphorus. That means your body gets the fuel it needs to maintain muscle without overloading your kidneys. And as you age, that balance becomes more important than ever. Muscle loss is a common issue in seniors, especially those with chronic kidney disease. You might eat regularly, yet still feel weak or lose strength. The problem isn't always quantity, it's often quality. And egg whites deliver clean, kidney-safe protein that helps you stay strong without triggering waste buildup. According to the National Kidney Foundation, egg whites are one of the best sources of protein for people with reduced kidney function. They're low in sodium, potassium, and phosphorus, all the things your kidneys need a break from. One of the most practical senior health tips I share is this. Use egg whites in omelets, scrambled eggs, even smoothies. Go for fresh or pasteurized liquid egg whites and skip the yolks when you can. You'll feel the difference, and your kidneys just might, too. This content is for education only, not a substitute for individualized medical advice. Please speak with your doctor for specific guidance. I'm Dr. Dan, and those were the 5 foods that might help support your kidneys after 60. Stick around for a quick summary, and don't forget to subscribe to Healthcase for more senior health tips every week. If you've made it this far, after hearing how egg whites can give you clean protein without putting pressure on your kidneys, then here's a quick wrap-up just to keep it all fresh. We started with apples, the simple fruit that quietly helps manage your blood sugar and supports your kidneys day by day. Then came blueberries, tiny but powerful, helping calm inflammation that often goes unnoticed. Fatty fish like salmon gave us healthy fats that ease kidney strain and help regulate blood pressure. Cauliflower showed up as the gentle swap, less potassium, easy to digest, and kind to your system. And finally, egg whites, pure protein that lets your body stay strong without making your kidneys work overtime. Small, steady changes. That's how real support for your kidneys begins. You know, sometimes it's not even about the food, it's about what you do with it. Because the truth is, even the healthiest ingredients can turn into trouble once they hit the pan the wrong way. If you're over 60, your kidneys are already filtering slower than they used to, and when you deep fry your meals, smother them in creamy sauces, or char them until they're smoky, you're adding more than just flavor. You're adding extra sodium, extra phosphorus, and in some cases, harmful compounds that your kidneys have to work overtime to process. But here's the upside. Switching to lighter cooking methods like steaming, baking, or grilling can make a big difference. These methods preserve nutrients, reduce harmful byproducts, and help your body absorb what it needs without forcing your kidneys into high gear. One of the simplest senior health tips I've seen work again and again: cook clean. Keep it simple. A lightly seasoned, oven-baked piece of fish or a steamed veggie side can be just as satisfying and a whole lot easier on your kidneys than a deep-fried version drowned in sauce. It's not about eating boring food, it's about letting your kidneys breathe a little easier, one meal at a time. And hey, if you've made it this far, you now have real, practical tools to take pressure off your kidneys, one meal at a time. Whether it's swapping soda for water, adding apples to your snack routine, or simply steaming your veggies instead of frying, every small shift gives your kidneys a better chance to keep working longer and stronger. Because here's the big picture: your kidneys filter your life, quietly, constantly, and they need protection. This video wasn't just about food, it was about awareness. It was about knowing what helps, what hurts, and how to take back control after 60. Now it's your move. Get your blood work checked. Stay hydrated. Take what you learned today and share it with someone you care about. And if this helped you even a little, go ahead and subscribe to Healthcase for more senior health tips every single week. We're in this together.